How's it going, George? So this is how you work your AS2. I'm going to start from the ground up, pretty basic. It's a fully removable chassis. Everything can come out. SD card access is right there. You've got your two accents. It's a one-button setup. Okay, Neopixels are right there. Battery's going to go in here. Your kill switch is there. Speaker's right there. Now, good way to remember for this one is nipple to nipple for positive, and then negative to the leaf, or the negative is going to go down by the kill switch. Okay, so you're going to insert negative first and then pop in the battery just like that. Okay, now before we turn it on, what we're going to do is disassemble the hilt to get it ready for the chassis. So first thing you're going to do is take off that bottom half, and then you're going to take the pommel off as well, actually. Okay, all right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to line up that switch, and it's going to line up with this, because that's actually your switch right there. Okay, line that up just like that. All right, now this is where it gets a little complicated, but not too complicated. You're going to turn it on. Okay, make sure it stays lined up. And a good way to remember that is that these will be even. You're going to slide this on. Go all the way on. Your retention is actually going to be that cover tech, okay? So I can tell that's off just a little bit. That looks better now, okay? And you're going to take, yours already has the Allen wrench in there. I'm just using my set because it's easier than pulling out the Allen wrench that already came with yours. And it's actually going to retain the chassis with the cover tech. So I get that nice and tight to hold the chassis in, okay? And then the pommel. Get that going. All right, and we're off to the races. Now, what you're going to do to get the blade in, okay, is actually this gold switch, or whatever you want to call it right there, thumb screw. That's what it's called. You're going to back it off enough so that it's not sticking in the hilt, right? All right, and it takes a 7/8 blade. Keep in mind this is extremely tight. I have to force even my tester blade in, which has been sanded like crazy in. So whatever blade you're using, you're probably going to have to sand it down. All right, I think that's in there. And then to turn it on, you just click it. Okay. I'm going to go over some basic functions for you just so it's a little bit easier. Oh yeah, to tighten your blade down, you just tighten that little gold piece right there, and that tightens the blade in so it doesn't go anywhere. But blaster blocks are just clicking the button. You've got your clashes. All right. Let's see. I can't do it on screen because I don't have enough room, so I'm going to turn it off so I can actually talk over this. To turn off, you hold it until it retracts back in, okay? Similar to like a CFX. Now, to get lockup, I'll set it up for you so it's hold, release, clash. And that will be your lockup until you press the button again. And then you do the same thing for melt except for a stab, okay? Now, to change sound fonts, what you're going to do is you're going to hold and release. It's supposed to be pointing up. Obviously, I can't point it straight up in this video, so I'm going to do it as much as I can.
Sound menu.
Okay, and to get to your sound fonts, you're actually going to twist the hilt.
Dark Space, Cyber Assassin, Dark Wing, Temple Guardian, Proto Blade.
What could you give me?
Cryocarbon, the Shadow.
Shadows.
Night Event,
The Classic.
Eternal Prince,
Daddy issues.
Cyborg.
Guardian!
Balance.
Alright, and that's all the way back to the beginning. And that's how you select it. You hold down and select it. Okay. Now, to get music playing, I believe it's a hold and a twist. You gotta forgive me because I play with 2 button and 1 button all the time, so it's hard to keep things on track. Yep. And then to change tracks, you twist the hilt. And then you can hold and select
Sound menu.
to get back to the sound menu and get out of that. Okay, I'm going to select that font. Now, to get into what's called Saber Editor, which will basically make it so that you can edit everything on the lightsaber, is you're going to hold down, hold, and twist.
Saber Editor. Select mode.
And then you're going to click to change the
Color
mode.
profile. Pixel number.
So pixel number will be the length of the blade depending on how long your blade is. And you'll actually hold and you can twist it, okay, to get to that.
Ignition speed.
That's how fast it goes out,
Retraction
how
speed.
fast it goes in.
Battle configuration.
So that's like how you want to do lockup and stuff. I'm going to actually go into that one.
Choose action. Blaster block. Force push. Lock up. Back in Saber Editor. Gesture controls.
So that's twist on, twist off, swing on, all that fun stuff.
Effect font slot.
Don't change that one.
Save and leave. Color profile. Pixel number. Ignition speed. Retraction speed. Battle configuration. Choose action. Blaster block. Force push. Lock off button and clashing.
Which is what we want.
Back in Saber Editor. Gesture controls. Effect font slot. Save and leave.
Alright. Now I should be able to hold, release, and clash. And then you click it to get back out of it, okay? I'm going to turn this off for a second. Now, for editing the actual blade styles and the colors, I'm going to turn that on.
Choose blade effects.
So it's while it's on, you're going to hold, release, and it's pretty quick, but not too fast. And then you can twist the hilt
Dark Saber.
to decide what blade effects you want.
Gradient 2. Gradient 1. Sauron 2. Sauron 1. Flame 5. Flame 4. Flame 3. Flame 2. Flame 1. Flow 1. Flow 1. Flow 2. Flow 1. Wave 9. Wave 8. Wave 6. Wave 5. Wave 4. Wave 3.
We'll just select that just because. Okay, and to go through that too, if you click the button instead of twisting, it'll do what's called on top effects. I'll let you play with all that. And then as well as changing the color, hold, release, and click instead of hold and hold.
Choose color profile.
Yeah. So the second click is a little bit faster. And then you're going to twist it again to get to your colors. And then once you find something you like, you just hold and select it. Okay? And then you hold. So as you can see, you can edit everything right on the lightsaber. Now, I'm going to break it all apart again so that you can see how it's deconstructed, so the opposite of putting it together. Okay? So first, we're going to back off this thumb screw to get this blade out, which will take some effort because it is tight. I had to do it off camera, I'm sorry. And then what you're going to do is undo the pommel. At least that's what I would do first. Undo this screw just enough so that it's not pressing into the chassis anymore. Okay, and technically we'll just go like this. Okay, and then you take that out just like that, and then you're going to kill it. Okay, now it has deep sleep, but it also has the kill switch. I would just use the kill switch. There's no reason not to. When the battery does run out, all you have to do is press on this back just like that and take the battery out and then charge it. So it's a really easy removable battery setup, nothing crazy. And then all you do is you put this all back together for display, if that's how you want to display it, or you just put this back in and do everything again. But to just turn it off, you can skip the step of taking it out. You can leave it like that, flip that switch, and then put those two pieces back on again. Which is probably what I'll do, just so that you can see it together. I like to make sure that that's lined up properly. Yep, it's got some clicky goodness. Tighten that down again so it doesn't move. Okay, put that on. Actually, I think I have your blade plug that I can put on for you as well. Right there. Tighten that in. And then that is your AS2. Like I said, it's nothing crazy. We'll send you with a full list of instructions because I believe you've never had a Golden Harvest before. It's a pretty user-friendly board. It's not really difficult to change things. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. But that's about it.